Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's Monday. It's looking like it's going to be a better week than we had last week for Bitcoin and the miners. We'll take a look at Bitcoin price here in a little bit. We got some stories on Jack Dorsey is retiring from or resigning from his CEO post at Twitter. Then we also have Michael Saylor. We got news from CleanSpark. Not really news, but just some information from him along with Hive and some other information that we're going to go through here really quick. And then we're going to look into the charts on the miners as well. So let's get into the news here really quick. So obviously the first one is Jack Dorsey obviously has resigned from Twitter. He's no longer going to be the CEO. His chief technology officer is going to be the new CEO. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I know Jack Dorsey has been a huge proponent obviously of Bitcoin and trying to get Bitcoin on the Twitter network as well. So we'll have to see what future has in sight for Bitcoin on Twitter, basically. We'll have to see if the new CTO, which is going to be the new CEO, is going to do the same thing that Dorsey was doing in propelling Bitcoin's use further. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Next one is, here's one from the Wolf of All Streets. He tweeted nice that it looks like Bitcoin is breaking out of this pattern here that we've been in this channel. Basically, it's gone above the channel here today. So it looks like we may be heading up higher from here. We'll have to obviously keep an eye on it, see how that happens. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin chart here shortly. Then we got CleanSpark tweeted earlier, just a couple minutes ago. Not all Bitcoin miners are created the same. S19 rigs use less energy than S17s or S9s, which bring a lot of savings of over 10,000 per Bitcoin mined. At CleanSpark, we have almost exclusively S19 hashing. We're not only using more energy efficient rigs, but also mining with renewable energies. So that is good to see. And we've seen this in my other videos where we've done comparisons on the miners that they have as far as the quality, energy usage, and things like that. And they do have some of the best miners out there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Next, I thought this was kind of interesting. I wanted to just share this with you guys. So price changes in the last year, percentage change in consumer price index from October 20th to October 2021. So this was from Morning Brew. What a chart they tweeted. So gasoline has gone up basically 50% in the year, which is just huge. Used cars and trucks up 26.4%. Bacon 20.2%. Furniture and bedding up 12%. Televisions up 10%. Apparel up 4.3%. Shelter up 3.5%. Alcoholic beverages 2.2%. And then airline fares are actually down 4.6%. So this is from the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So kind of interesting. Everything has obviously gone up. We've obviously seen major inflation happening here in the United States. We'll have to see if this continues on, but obviously gasoline is the biggest one driving it. I don't know if you guys have seen the prices obviously go up as much as other places here, but around Chicagoland area, prices have definitely skyrocketed from a year ago. And now let's take a look at the next story here. This one's from Hive. So Hive tweeted just a little bit ago, not even the snow can stop our expansion. Pictured is our data center in Boden, Sweden, where we're adding 10 megawatts of mining capacity. So you can see them still working on it. So that's kind of a nice tweet to have from Hive, that they are actually moving forward with their plans. And then finally, we have Michael Saylor here. So MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 7,002 Bitcoins for $414.4 million in cash, an average price now of $59,187 per Bitcoin as of 11/29. They hodl 121,044 Bitcoins acquired for $3.57 billion at an average price of $29,534 per Bitcoin. So if that's not bullish sign, I don't know what is. Obviously, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy has been a huge proponent of owning Bitcoin, and him owning that many Bitcoins is almost, I think, close to what we had with the Mt. Gox number of Bitcoins that are going to be dispersed out into the creditors that are owed the Bitcoin. So that's going to happen. So, I mean, he owns just as many as, or close to as many as are supposed to be put back in the market. But we covered that in an earlier video last week about that, where I don't think it's that big of a deal. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart here really quick, and then we'll get into the miners themselves. So Bitcoin right now, as you can see here on the daily chart, it is battling with it just passed the 50-day moving average, is battling with the 20-day moving average right now, which is at roughly 58,911. Bitcoin is right now at 58,572. It came close to it. It touched it and it came back down a little bit earlier today, and then it's come back up. in price. If we look at the 1 hour chart, we can see that happening here. So we can see that it came up, it went down a little bit, and then it's obviously gone back up here in the last hour or so. So I'll go back to the daily chart. So now, obviously, our resistance is the 20-day moving average. See if we can get past it. We have went above the previous resistance, which was here at 57,000. We're above it now, so hopefully we can stay above that one. But we did come down here and touch the 53,000 support. 3 times, bounced off of it, so hopefully we can stay above this now, 57,000 support, or what it's going to become once again a resistance, so we'll have to monitor this as well. The probability of it going below it again increases the more times it touches this 57,000 line, so obviously we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens there. But it looks like right now our next resistance is going to be possibly if we get past this 20-day moving average, we're going to look at resistance at 61,000. That's our next resistance line here. If we can get above that, I think we are good to go for another new all-time high possibly. Let's take a look at Ethereum also. Ethereum is above the 20-day moving average right now, which is great to see. It obviously came down here to touch the support of 33,900 roughly. It came down on it on, when was that? Saturday, I believe. So we're at Monday, Sunday, Friday. So did that Friday, Saturday went up a little bit, and then Sunday came back down, tested it, and came above it to test the 20-day moving average, and it has since moved above it. So that's good to see. So I think we got plenty of room to run here as long as we stay above that. RSI is looking good on it. So let's take a look at the mining stocks now, see what's going on with those guys. So let's take a look at Riot here. Riot today is at 36.04. It is up 3.21% on the day so far. Right now it's around noon. So we're halfway there with the trading almost. There's nothing new here for Riot as far as news goes. Moss Infrastructure is at 10.14 right now. It's down 1.17% on the day so far. And then we do have some news for Moss. Moss Infrastructure Group Inc. joins the Crypto Climate Accord. So they joined that group, which is good to see that they're participating in the community there. But otherwise, I mean, right now we're kind of in this kind of downtrend here with Moss, and we'll have to see where it ends up. It's sticking above, what is that? That's going to be the 200-day moving average, which is the blue line right there. And it's, bouncing between the 100-day and the 50-day, looks like, lines. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Marathon is at $50.98. It's up 3.48% on the day so far. And it has been holding steady to the 50-day moving average, the yellow line here. We'll have to see if it continues to stay that. Obviously, the more times it touches it, the more there's the increased probability that it will fall below it. So we'll keep an eye on that one. There's no news for them. And then we'll take a look at HUT. HUT 8 is at 1276 right now. It is up 4.68% on the day. It has also been touching the 50-day moving average as well, and it has gone above it. So now, right now, it looks like resistance is going to be the 20-day moving average. We'll have to see how that plays out. Let me see here. Only news that we got from HUT 8 is that they're joining D.A. Davidson 2021 FinTech and Payment Spotlight Conference, so they'll be attending that. Take a look at DigiHost here. DigiHost is at 547. It is up 3.01% so far on the day, and it is battling also with the 50-day moving average with the yellow line here. There is nothing new here to report on DigiHost as far as news goes. Hive is at $3.86. It is above the 20-day moving average, or the 50-day moving average right now. We'll have to see how this one plays out. Obviously, we had a huge downturn from the price of 560 here. Obviously, in the news of the, what's that word I'm looking for here? On them basically devaluing the stocks because they got another 100 million in Canadian that they're using to build out. I forgot the term there. My mind is just drawing a blank right now. But no news for them. There's nothing for them. CleanSpark is at 1778, is up 3.01 cents. It is now battling with the 200-day moving average, it looks like. It's above the 50-day moving average, and we'll have to see if it can muster the strength to go above it. RSI is still looking good on it. There's no recent news for them other than the purchase of the 2,597 miners that was from last week, or a week and a half ago almost now. And then we got Bitfarms here. Bitfarms is at 790. It's up 10.78%. So that one is doing the best out of the bunch here right now. Let me see here, 6 hours ago. So we did have Bitfarms to present at B. Riley Securities Crypto Conference on December 8th. So they're going to be joining that. So we'll see what they have to say on that one. But other than that, things are going pretty good. Did want to show you guys one thing here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone up basically from its low here. Approximately, it's gone up almost 13% in the last couple of days from the low here. So we've had a good rally in Bitcoin. We'll have to see if we can obviously continue this going forward, see how that matures over the week. It could be one of those things where we had it in 2017. Obviously, Bitcoin price went down during the holiday of Thanksgiving, and then it came back up afterwards where we had a 6-day rally where we went up 100%. Will it repeat? We don't know. We'll have to see. But obviously, we'll keep an eye on this as well. I'm still working, guys, on the DMG deep dive on the miners for them. I've been actually really busy at work. Was working yesterday 11 hours. Didn't have a chance to do anything yesterday. Didn't have a chance to do a video either. So I'm kind of catching up a little bit here today. And that's it. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, the DMG miners will be done this week sometime. No promises on that. It's just been crazy at work. So have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.